Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another week of Chump Talk times DiSabs Dimes. We have currently finished week 7 of the NFL, heading into week 8. Lots of rumors going around the league. Trade deadline less than a week away. We got the DiSabs Dimes boy today. How are you, Sags and DiSabs?
Oh, I'm feeling fantastic this week.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, I've been better.
And then straight out of England,
Yep.
back to full time. Gerbs,
Yep.
how the hell
Yep.
are you?
I'm so good. I'm so happy to be talking to you guys. I am in England. I'm less than a week away from coming home. And I kind of mentioned to you guys that I did something tonight that I wanted to tell you on the pod, and I'm going to tell you now. So my cousin, everyone plays soccer over here, right? In England, it's the same as
football.
hockey. Football. I'm refuse to say it. It's soccer. Everyone plays it over here. So my one cousin, he's 16, so he plays on the U16 team, and it's good. It's like a good. They're like it's like rep hockey for us. It's like good hockey, and 16-year-olds they're like starting to be grown men a little bit too. It's their like March break, but not March for whatever, so they're all off. So they had a practice today, and since most people are on holidays, they called it lads versus dads. So guess who got the call to go play against
Were you
them?
a dad
No
or
way.
a lad?
I was a dad. I was with the dads. And how there's like, when we're growing up playing hockey and there's like, you see the dad that comes out there when it's like father versus son, and you just feel a little bad because he like, you can tell maybe he was an athlete back in his day, but it's just like a bit of a struggle now.
Mhm.
That was me. And I consider myself a decently athletic person. I've never felt so uncomfortable at a sporting event in my life. These kids were
Really?
so good. I'm like, I can kick a ball, but I've never played soccer. I'm horrible at it. I have hand eye, but if feet eye is a thing, I don't have that.
I think it is a thing.
I'm so uncoordinated with my feet and a ball. It was the most embarrassing. I was so humbled. Like anytime that I've looked down on somebody for their athletic abilities, I'm sorry. I will never do it again and they'd be like, they'd be like, pass. And I'd pass it, just go nowhere. And you could just see the disappointment too. Cause like for even the dads, they had played before. So I was I was noticeably the worst guy out there,
Really?
like by a margin.
That's probably the first time you've ever been the worst guy playing anything.
The people that just like don't want the ball passed to them or the puck passed to them. I was that guy. Like I would run into like being covered so they wouldn't pass it to me. When I got it, I just like one touch away. And this is just like a fun game, but they were just dominating. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. But
Wow, so you're ass.
yeah, I'm ass. I'm ready to get back to North American sports. That's for sure. So I'm happy to talk about them today.
Love to hear it.
And Poolsy,
All
our team's won this week too.
Yeah, massive week for the boys actually, but
Yeah, almost a huge week.
yeah. Well,
Can we start with that?
sure.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot has happened in Carolina since we were last on. I thought the prior week was an absolute shitstorm when Matt Rule got fired and all that jazz, but CMC gone forever, never going to wear a Panther uniform again, traded to San Fran. Initial thoughts was just like pure disappointment, just because, besides looking beyond the point of whether we need to rebuild or not, you just like, you don't want your Matt Sundin, your Austin Matthews to get traded, but that's what happened. And, I'm still dealing with it, but at the end of the day, I think it's the right move for their organization. Obviously they got to haul back. It's not like hockey where they should have got like 3 firsts back. It was a second, third, a fourth, and a fifth the following year. So, at that point, my mindset was like, all right, now I can start, in a way cheering for losses, but, also staying competitive or whatever. And then we go into Sunday's game against the 3-3 Buccaneers, the division leader, and we somehow spank them. And now we're one game out of first. I know the division's still crammed with 4 teams, but we're still technically only one game out of first place. So, I don't know where my head should be at now. Like, I know we're like, even if we were to make the playoffs, we're not a Super Bowl contending team, but I don't know. It's still early in the year, and a part of me doesn't want to cheer for losses quite yet. So at this point, boys, Keep pounding. Let's go.
Let's
Keep
go.
pounding.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love that.
Woolsey, we were talking after the trade, and you weren't happy with the compensation.
No, but that's just because I'm like my mindset is like I think I just like value like I don't really know the value of I guess different football positions, whereas I would like a hockey or a baseball, for example.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking back at it now and seeing all these other guys that may or not be traded, like Kareem Hunt's, I think they said Cleveland would probably let him go for a fourth or something. So when you look at it that way, obviously Carolina got a ton in return. So
yeah,
I'm happy with it now. It just morally devastating that I only own one NFL jersey and it's a CMC Panther, but whatever.
Time for another one. Segs, put it in order.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Poolsy and our relationship took a bit of a hit that day too. And I just want to read a text I got from Poolsy about midday, which for me was night that day that CMC got traded, and Poolsy can maybe tell you why he was mad at me, but this is the text I got from him. But before you go to bed tonight, think about your actions and reflect on them. If the Finns had a player even close to CMC's value and they traded him, you'd be devastated and hurt and looking for support. Instead, you were a dick.
Oh,
And there's a backstory to it because the week before, and I didn't talk about this on the last podcast because I was extremely drunk for the last podcast, and I apologize. Apologize for that. I listened back to it and it was painful to listen to on my end. So sorry for anybody that had to listen through that. But there's a backstory to that. The game the Dolphins played the Vikings. So not the game they got, crushed after the game they got crushed by the Jets. So they were coming back in that game. I don't know if you guys remember this game at all. I couldn't be watching any of it. And Matt was my guy that was supposed to be giving me updates. And Waddle is on our shared fantasy team too. So I was told him, I'm like, Waddle's going to do something big here. I feel that the Dolphins were 6 points behind the Vikings and driving down in the fourth quarter. So a touchdown gave them the lead. I'm like, Waddle's going to do something. I feel it. He texts back 5 minutes later. He did something. So like if you got that text and you knew nothing going on about the game, what would you think?
Big catch, touchdown, something.
Exactly. So I'm going like I'm like, Jill, I think they took the lead. I think Waddle actually made a big play. He did something.
Did he fumble?
Yes. I'm texting Poolsy. I'm like, what? Did he touchdown? What happened? He's like, he fumbled. I was so angry at Matt.
I did screenshot the messages because it's just something I want to hold on to forever.
Okay, do you have them?
Yeah.
There's some explicits for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Gerbs, Waddle going to do something for us here. I feel it. I replied, yeah, he did do something. And then your response, what? And I was like, fumble. And then in caps here, F you so much. How did you just do that to me? F you. Talk
was it
tomorrow.
F you or was it the full word?
It was full word in caps. Talk to you tomorrow. And then I said, what? And he goes, that was so effed of you. I got so excited. And I said, I was letting you know. And then it ended off with, F you, man.
and I didn't talk to him for a while, like the rest of that Sunday. So that's so we.
But no, yeah. I mean,
do you not follow along though on your phone?
I was, but it was like everything was behind. I wasn't.
I texted that like immediately after it happened.
Yeah, that was
like it wouldn't
right
have been on any app yet.
Like I was on the Score mobile, like refreshing, and nothing was happening. Yeah, so that's my story. Sorry, I'll stop talking so much, but
no worries. Well, while you're going here, finish off the Finns for week 7 there.
Yeah, I obviously didn't get to watch any of the game because it was a 8:20 game, so 1:20 start here, and I. Did you guys see my tweet that I sent out about the Finns that night?
Yeah.
Because it was just like I've never like primetime when your team's playing primetime. There's something different because you just know all your friends are also watching your team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's just it's extra pressure on it. And I know DiSabs, your team also had a primetime game where I can't wait to talk about that one too. But it's just something a little extra. So I went to bed just like knowing either I'm gonna like Like if Tua played, my phone was actually pretty quiet because the Dolphins won, which is how it works. If the Dolphins got crushed, so I just knew it would have been lit up with Tua stuff, and I would have just like, I don't think my day would have been the same the next day. I know it wouldn't have been. I know I would have just been angry. What?
Let's not act like that was, the Dolphins are any good, eh? Like you beat
No,
the
no,
Steelers by fucking 4. You guys stink.
I'll get to that. They don't stink. They don't stink. Tua's a winner. I watched the highlights and it looked like their offense was awesome in the first half, and it looks like they were horrible. There was no points in the whole game in the second half, so that was obviously. I don't know. Did you guys watch that game? Any of you?
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I did.
You fools and DiSabs. So I don't know. Maybe you guys could tell me more. But I know from all the Dolphins people I followed on Twitter, it sounds like first half Tua looked awesome, and second half Tua looked like there's some rust on there.
I can't. I don't even know if there was points in the second half. It might have been.
There wasn't.
No, there wasn't from either team.
Yeah, I honestly dozed off before the end of the game, so I'm kind of glad I did. But
okay, you can't have. I don't know if you saw the Scurbs. You're up 6. You're in the offensive zone. You kick the fucking field goal on 4th and 2. You go up by 9. What the hell was he thinking? He's lucky you guys won.
Yeah, he is. He is very lucky. That would have been painful. And the play call too. It was a run up the middle from Chase Edmonds, who's been horrible for us this year. He is the worst running back in the NFL, I think. He just dropped. They got to give Raheem Mostert. I always say his name wrong. He is awesome. I love Raheem.
Chase Edmonds looks really good.
I almost picked up Chase today, but no, I won't. Thanks.
No, confirm. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
So, Dolphins won though 4-3, and Tua's back. That's all you can ask for.
All right, Sags, DiSabs, let's go.
I can go. I think we leave the Pats till last.
That's a good call.
Yeah, I don't know. Not a lot to say about the Browns. We lost. I expect us to lose. We covered. A little bit of hope at the end that I thought we might win. And we got burned by the refs on the most phantom false start call in the history of the NFL. So, I'm kind of pissed, but like I expected to be a loss, and we covered. So that's all that matters.
Where are you like on the season as a whole, like as a Browns fan, like where are you at here?
It's over. It's over because Cincinnati looks electric now. They're heating up.
Yeah.
We needed to win that game against Baltimore. Tough schedule coming up.
New quarterback coming up though.
Yeah, but I think it's just going to be too late. I don't know. Maybe something could happen, but it's there's like if we could have got like 2 more wins, I think I'd be a little more hopeful, but man, that lost to the Jets. I think we should have beat the Pats. We didn't.
Wait, what? We smoked you.
Well, the scoreboard, I wouldn't say reflected that game. You scored like 17 points in the last 6 minutes, I think, because of just
garbage time,
crazy shit. But anyway, the refs are out to get us. So the NFL hates the Browns. Well, you can't win a Super Bowl when they're calling. I don't know if you guys saw. It was on a field goal. Does anyone know the play I'm talking about, or am I just talking to myself?
Which play?
I personally didn't see much of that game.
It was 23-20. Browns had the ball, 4th and whatever. They were going to kick. I think it was like a 55. So to be honest, he probably wouldn't have made it anyway. But they called a false start on the Browns, and literally nobody moved. And the Ravens like jumped. And there's one angle where you see, I don't know what position it is on a field goal, but it's like the guy who stands way back. And as the Baltimore player jumps forward, he literally like rolls his head, like his eyes back. He's like, you can tell he's like, oh my God, we just took like an offside. And it was a false start. So that made it a 61-yarder, and he kicked it about 10 yards.
And did somebody say Kareem Hunt got traded? I missed that.
I don't know. I'm also confused. It's like we're getting a 4th, but I don't know where he's going.
That's what I know. I like, as far as I know, he's not traded, but I just heard that there's a good chance the Browns will get a 4th if they want to trade him or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I've been following. I don't know. I guess he's worth a 4th. That's just
Wow. See, I also and DSAB, you definitely are the most well versed in this cat. Like I also don't really understand. Like Kareem Hunt to me is worth more than a fourth. I would have thought, but I guess not.
No, because like I was telling last week, the running backs just aren't valuable. Like McCaffrey's the best running back. He only fetched a second, a third, and a fourth, right?
Yeah.
Because they're replaceable.
Weird to think about. Like the best player at a certain position, such a valuable position that gets so many points, and they're not like the value is like I understand their careers aren't that long, but it's just like a weird thing to wrap your head around.
It really
apparently
is.
Kareem asked for a trade in the offseason though.
They said, "Go fuck yourself."
Yeah, so get him out of there. I don't want him anymore.
He's lucky he's playing in the damn league.
Yeah, he is. He's on the list in bold letters.
Yeah, and then that'll be one less player on Pulse.
Send him to the Rams, please.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want him to go to the Rams?
So he'd be the starter.
He would be good on the Rams.
He'd be great there. Rams.
Matt Stafford would just check down the ball all game day.
That might be his goal. I think he wants to be a starter in the league, and he probably could be. I feel like there's a lot of
I think he could be
for him. But maybe he's just not getting. He probably wants a starter role so he can get a fat contract if he performs. And I just don't think he's getting that with Nicholas Jamal Chubb.
Yeah,
running the ball down people's throats. So
yeah.
Anyway, Browns stink. I don't know. We got the Monday nighter this week though. I'm fired up for that.
Big divisional game.
Yep. Against Cincy. Joe Burrow's probably gonna throw like 500 on us.
Where's the game?
It's in Cincy.
No, it's in Cleveland.
Is it?
Oh,
you want to go? Let's go.
Home divisional dog, right?
That's what. Gerbs, you read my mind.
We're actually, the spread's pretty low, I think.
3.5.
Yeah, I don't know.
Whoa.
I'll take it, but.
Okay. Yeah. So let's finish off on the game I would love to hear most about.
Yep. Monday. So wake up Monday morning. It's my 25th birthday. I'm all excited. I get to watch.
Happy birthday, dude.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Thanks. You gotta tell us that shit.
I'm a little bit mad I didn't know about that.
Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, me too.
I went to the keg with my girlfriend at 6, specifically before 8. Had a nice steak.
He's rushing her through the dinner.
Yeah. Get home at 8:05. 10 minutes till kickoff. I've got my jersey on. I'm fired up. And it was 10-0 early. And I was thinking to myself, okay, 10-0's not that bad. I'm looking at the line. Patriots, I think we're still favored by 1 or something weird. Then Zappy Hour comes in, throws some dots, scores 2 touchdowns. I think we're up 14-10. And by this time, I'm buzzing around the house, just fucking walking
all
around.
In on Zappy. In on Zappy.
No. Well, yeah, at that time I was.
At the time, yeah.
And then it's weird to think that our defense, I think, let us down this game. Like we kind of got we couldn't stop Fields running the ball. It was weird. We got fucking out coached, outplayed, out everything. Everything. Special teams, offense, defense, we were terrible. And I pinned that one on the coach because there's QB controversy for no reason. I don't know why there is a controversy. You start Mac Jones if he's healthy, he's your guy. And then you pull him after 3 series. I didn't like that. I don't think the team liked that. And it's just disgusting. I'm shocked because that's not a Bill Belichick thing to do.
No, I was shocked when he came in the game.
So
he's coaching with emotions.
I don't know. We got kicked in the mouth, and that's a game you want to win to make you stay 4-3 in the division.
Roll the tape on DSAB being back in on the
No.
Last week, which is the best thing ever.
No. Hey, relax. We got Jets, Colts, Jets. We can win all 3 games.
But you just lost to the Bears.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's all right, though. That's all right. Trust me.
Are you chalking this week up as a win?
I'm chalking the next 3 up as a win.
Yeah, okay. I like that.
Colts got Sammy Ellinger going now, though.
Yeah, exactly. He's ass. The fucking Jets are ass. We're going into New York. We're slapping the fuck out of them.
Yeah, but the problem is the Jets have that new guy.
5-2 Jets, they're ass.
The Jets
have
that guy Mo.
I'm also in on fuck the Jets.
That's true.
What's that? What'd you say, Segs?
I said they picked up that guy Mo. Mentum?
Shut up. They actually did get James Robinson.
Yeah, they did.
The Jets are
The
Jets
wheels were
suck.
turning there.
The Jets are dog shit. All right, they don't.
man, but
they
they've
can't-
got confidence. I'm sorry. I just
No.
don't sleep on the Jets.
You got to put respect on their name. They're
Yeah,
5 and
you
2.
got to respect them. They're 5-2.
Dude, the Steelers won 11 and fucking 2 years ago and sucked ass.
Sorry, I'm with DiSab, which is strange, but I'm with DiSab on the Jets are not good.
That's
I'm
probably
just
because
saying,
they're
Why are the
in your
Patriots
division.
favored by 2.5 in New York?
Well, I better.
I'm not
I
saying
better
the
be
Jets.
hearing. I better be hearing a pick coming in the next.
And-
I agree.
Also, Brees Hall was part of their the biggest part of their offense.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
gone.
that's a big. That's a
Yeah,
big,
that is
And their
absolutely
tackle.
devastating.
That's not good.
No, that's not good at all.
Like,
But the Jets, you got to put I don't know.
no.
I'm not
I'll
saying
put-
they're a
I'll
top
put
10
respect-
team, but how can they? They're 5 and 2. They were a top 20 team in the league.
They beat the
think we all-
Dolphins third stringer. Who else have they beat? They beat the Packers. Good win.
The Dolphins. Oh wow.
We also
that's
Going with that
hey,
excuse.
speaking of the Packers, Gerbs' second favorite team apparently.
Yeah.
How's that division looking?
Borderline
Fine.
first.
Yeah, you want to
Fine.
double down on it?
Yes.
Oh,
Not money wise, but I will with my mouth.
Oh yeah,
I
pussy.
will.
Yeah,
The
big game
Packers-
in Buffalo this week too.
Yeah, and they're double-digit dogs.
Yeah, what is that spread?
What is Aaron Rodgers being a double-digit dog? Are you
I bet.
kidding?
Does Aaron even show up to that game?
Aaron
He
is going to
ripped
be
on
just
some
fine.
Molly.
He's
Aaron's
Aaron-
just fine, but who the hell is he going to throw to?
Gonna be
Is
high
Lazard
up.
is Lazard confirmed out? Because that'll hurt.
No, Lazard's fine, but
Thought he was
No,
hurt.
I think he's hurt.
oh well, that's
You should know that you're a fantasy owner, Fizz.
yeah, and Brees Hall there. That's a great week for the kid, but
Packers, yeah, they'll win that division. They'll win that division. Oh, the bet was I think I owe
all right.
I owe all you guys a 6-pack. If,
Yeah.
Or we owe you each a 6-pack or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm happy about that. There's a hole. There's a hole to
Actually,
dig out.
I think it was a bottle, wasn't it?
No.
You
No, it
sure? Because
wasn't.
Segs works at a beer company.
Well, I can't get the 6-packs through him, probably. With his
No, I mean he's just sick of beer. I think you owe us like a nice expensive bottle of rye.
not expensive, but I can come up with a bottle of something. We'll see. But I'm not gonna lose. The Packers are gonna come back. Aaron Rodgers always does this early in the year. It's usually just
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Usually
he's
it-
laying on the ground at the end of games against the Jets.
That
Right.
play was I watched pretty much all the games just back the next day, like the 11-minute highlights.
Yeah.
And there's nothing more fun for me to watch than that play at the end of the game when they're trying the laterals and everything.
Yeah.
The Packers were doing that, and that big boy on the outside that Rodgers threw it to. And there's that meme going around like he's on his knees and Rodgers is laying on his. If that big boy would have
Yeah.
caught it, there was a lane for him.
I think that throw was a penalty though. I think he threw it forward.
Oh, okay.
Because right as he
Yeah.
throws it, you see a flag go up. I'm pretty sure it was a forward
Okay.
pass.
Yeah.
Because that
Illegal
would have
forward
been
pass.
What?
something. Nah.
Illegal forward pass.
Yeah. What's loss of down? What's the play on that?
Yeah, lost
what's
it
the
down.
call?
You go back. So that's why the game was over.
Yeah.
And what's
there's
the,
no
what-
time left either. So
Yeah.
What's the hand signal on that?
yeah. give us
Yeah.
the
I'll
answer.
get back to you on that.
You don't know?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what it is.
Okay. Man, I wasn't a part of this episode. This was one of the ones I wasn't. That I feel like it got swept under the rug that DiSab is a ball boy with the Ticats.
I know.
You didn't know that? Well, the season's over for them.
Okay,
like
what-
home games.
Okay.
Playoffs though, or will they not? They won't have a playoff game.
They won't have a home game, but they made the playoffs, baby. Let's go.
Let's go.
So- and they can't have a home game though. That's
No.
confirmed. Okay.
Confirmed.
What did you feel part of the team being down there?
Oh, dude, I felt like me and the coach Orlando Steinauer are like buds, even though we never talked.
But were you did you dap up like one player ever?
Yeah, sometimes they would hit the balls out of my hands because they're
Oh.
jerks.
Oh well,
Okay.
they called a PA. That's illegal. You can't be touching players or talking to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got an autograph. I got fired.
Yeah.
You guys, speaking of that, you guys see that?
Oh
Yes. What team was that?
It was the Bucks. It was
Mike
Mike
Evans.
Evans.
Yes, Mike Evans. That was crazy.
But I
It
know.
was
Did you
for,
hear
like,
what it was
his
though?
phone number though.
Yeah,
No, I
it
didn't
was
hear
first
that.
phone number. They confirmed he was getting his phone number for like a golf club or something.
Yeah. The story I heard was they're both Texas A&M alums, and they were getting the contact of like the Texas A&M golf coach, golf pro. Yeah. So Mike wanted to get better at golf, and that's illegal.
Can't blame Mike.
No, they said it wasn't illegal. It just looked bad.
Well,
another thing that looked bad was Mike dropping that wide open dime from Tom Brady.
Oh.
Yeah.
That could have been the season.
I had him as an anytime touchdown scorer too.
Were you happy or sad that he dropped it?
Were you watching that live?
You're a Panthers fan.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I know, but at the start of the day, we were in full rebuild. So that was
Now you're not.
Plays of the game. So I was like, let's go. Let's go. And then, whatever. Now I'm happy it didn't happen, but
yeah, for sure. Panthers are back.
Keep pounding.
All right. I think it's time.
It's time. It's time.
Canada's favorite game show.
Yep. Canada's favorite game show. Let's go. We had quite an interesting week last week. We'll start off with DiSabs. He had the first picks last week. 0-3 on the week. So tough start there.
Yeah.
Gerbs had a potential 7 points out there with a Lockeroni and his own team. Miami -7. Miami wins by 6. Gerbs has a total record on the day of wow, that's a lot of X's. 1-6. 1-6.
Who was my win again? I have an official statement about those
KC
picks.
-2.5. That's your win.
Oh,
good pick, Brady.
Tough one with the Pats there.
Yeah, that I don't know what got.
Why would you
I will never make that mistake again.
At the moment though, you were super confident.
Yeah, and then you left.
There was a lot I was super confident about that night. Why would I do my Lockeroni Chiefs on my team? That's 4 points. That was the stupidest.
You were 1 point away from being whatever.
Yeah, it would have looked great if they won, but the risk is not worth the reward in that one. I'm not gonna lie. And kids, they say alcohol affects some decisions. Alcohol affected decisions that night.
Well,
and I there's people out there that just count on my picks every week, and I let them down. So I will be better.
Well, they say alcohol just brings out sober thoughts. So
you love the Pats.
Yeah, I love them.
And then Sags with a massive week going 3-0. The Giants, Jets, and Cleveland. Oh, sorry, 4-0. Let me change that up.
Thank you.
I forgot the Cleveland thing. Yes. And then I stayed on par with how I've been all year.
1-2.
Get 1 win, 1-2.
Yeah, that's perfect.
We're 7 weeks in. I'm not gonna lie. I'll just tell my score now. I've got 7 points. So staying on par. But boys, coming to overall standings.
Remember,
it's third place to first place. We've got Sags with a 13-11 record.
Yes, we do need to remember it's winning percentage now because things are going to be wacky after what I did.
When I say the scores right now, I'm purely just being based off points. So these aren't necessarily the complete standings, but close enough.
Yeah.
And then so this one could be debatable because Gerbs and DiSabs, you guys have the same amount of games played with the same amount of wins. But Gerbs has got that tie. Gerbs actually has 2 extra games played. Sorry. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, what's the record?
Gerbs is in second place with a 12, 14, and 1 record. 12, 14, and 1.
Okay.
DiSabs is 12 and 13.
Okay, I'm in second.
So point-wise, yes.
Yes,
Points percentage-wise, yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just tripping myself up.
No, you're good.
And then I'm in last with a 7, 16, and 1 record.
Oh, you're the fade god.
Poolsy. Something's got to change.
Yeah, you gotta.
No shit. So, and we banged our Mixon anytime touchdown score, so we're 3-4 in that department. Yeah,
good job, boys. Good job, boys.
Already, just before we haven't finalized one, but just start thinking about a guy today, boys. Just start thinking.
And let's get
back
hot.
to 500.
Yeah,
let's get hot.
That's what we talked about. We just got to start a streak. Once we get 2 or 3, then we're fine.
And we got to remember that it's we can't pick the guy we have picked too, right? So
survivor pool style.
Let's get creative. And
Also, DiSab, how's your survivor pool going?
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people took Tampa, right?
Tampa and New England took out half the league.
Again. So what's that, like 120 left?
I have, how'd you know? 115 guys left for 72,000, and I'm one
How
of them.
many people?
3,400.
Wow.
What? How much was it
there's
to enter?
What's that?
How much was it to enter?
25.
Wow, I should have got in that one. So you're one of the how many guys left?
117.
Okay, and who do you have your pick this week yet?
Dallas.
Dallas Cowboys are playing.
They're at home to Chicago.
Wow.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, I think a lot of people like New England too at home.
Yeah, true. All right. Who did you pick last week?
Raiders.
Oof.
Ooh.
That was a sweat actually up until the end.
Didn't you take Houston in your spread game?
Yeah, as a hedge against my happiness.
Nice.
There's nothing I hate more than that. I hate hedging against happiness.
Hey,
I want to be either.
Hey, in true DSAB form, I didn't. There was no talk about this one going out, but he sent out the Bears +9 on the Dimes account.
Hey, no, that was actually though. That was actually situational play.
Oh, okay.
Hey, and I think we had a loss that night. What was the loss?
Timeout. What do you mean situational play?
Because the Bears had they played the Thursday the week before, so they had so much time to prep.
Yeah,
they're the Bears though.
It was a system play, boys.
It was a system play, and it cashed easily. I threw the cash sign in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I know you sent it really early.
Wow. No hope
All
in
right.
our team.
Okay, Poolsy, what's the order we're picking this week?
Yep. So I think for their potentially the first time this year.
Yep.
And
after
last
a big win, baby.
Yeah, let's go, Poolsy.
Matty Pool in first place.
Hell
Panthers offense is on fire.
Yep. Let's go. Watch out.
Chubba.
Yeah, let's hear it for Chubba, Canadian boy.
Canadian boy.
I know, but boys, let's be like, I don't know if it is Chubba. It might be Dante Foreman.
Yeah, but
Chubba some reps.
PJ Walker.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. PJ Walker. That's all you need to hear. And allegedly, PJ Walker is going to keep starting because, there's no reason to change him at this point. That's what the head coach said. So
Sammy D is healthy on the bench.
Well, I think that's still he's close, but I don't think he's 100% yet. But anyway, I'm
matter.
first, Seg second, Gerbs third, DiSabs last. Bit of a change up this week.
Mm-hmm.
What was
kind of funny? Yeah. The Panthers must have like an outrageous percentage of 2018 QB draft picks on their bench.
Oh man,
I don't know how many QBs were picked, but it's probably a pretty high.
They got all of them.
Yeah,
well, they've already used 5 this year, so. But
anyway, really? Okay. Anyways, enough Panthers talk. Keep pounding, baby. Keep pounding.
This one, I just think it's the safest and the biggest lock that I've seen this far.
Is it a macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, come on.
I think I have to save that.
Oh, okay.
Well, by the way, update on that. I'm out. You guys all have one left. Is that correct?
Yeah.
But I'm going to go Miami this week -3.5 against Detroit.
Let's go, baby.
Thank you.
Where's the game? Is it in Miami?
It's in Detroit.
Oh.
Yeah, Gerbs, what's going up with the
divisional
system on the visitor side too?
It's just malfunctioning. We can't get somebody in there to repair it, and it's just
HVAC. It's hard to get.
It's hard to find a good guy these days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the pick pools. Yeah, and I thank you for doing it too, because it was circled number 1 on my list, and I really didn't want to do it.
Yeah, I mean,
but I would have confirmed on it.
I don't know. I just think that's Miami's a far better team than Detroit. So
thank you. A little bit of respect.
Yep. Well, yeah. Segs second.
All right. I was gonna make this my lockeroni, but I want to save that. This feels like a lock though. Probably another trap line, kind of like the Giants, but I'm taking it. Give me. Oh crap! Actually, sorry, I haven't looked up updated. Give me tonight's game.
No way.
Damn it. Oh, what? No, we're good. Okay, give me give me Baltimore plus 1.5 against the Bucks via FanDuel.
Yep.
Kind of funny. That's the same as Pro Line.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah.
Frolin's got it right.
Someone explain that line to me. I get the Bucks are at home, but like they are in shambles.
Yeah, and I don't think Baltimore's a bad team. I don't understand the line either.
But I can also see Tampa possibly winning that just because, like, after getting smoked by the Panthers.
Oh, they'll probably win. I mean, it'll backfire, but it just doesn't meet the sniff test.
They'll win by a point, and then we're good.
Sure, perfect.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Gerbs, third overall.
Yeah, I have to stick with my guns, and I also saw a stat of the day. Also, Aaron Rodgers in his career has never been a double-digit dog. I just don't think. I think the game will be close. I definitely think Buffalo is the better team in this, and I think Buffalo will probably end up winning. But I think the game will be close. So I got to take Aaron Rodgers with 10.5 points. I actually see 11 points on Bet99. So I'm going to go Green Bay. I see 11.5 on Bet365.
I don't know how I feel about that. Like
12. Anybody want 12? 12? I got 12.
Wait,
yeah, 5 out of 5.
We got 11.5 though.
Yeah, we do. We do have confirmed 11.5.
All right.
On Bet365. So
and on Betway.
Yeah, my boys.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind it. Like, I don't think Buffalo's going to lose that game, but I do think Green Bay has the potential to keep it close. But at the same time, I've thought a lot of things about Green Bay this year, especially betting wise, and Green Bay never follows through. So I don't like it.
They definitely. I wouldn't mind if they acquired a wide receiver for Aaron Rodgers, definitely to help him out. But because some of those, I watched the highlights in that one too. There's some bad drops on Green Bay.
There are.
Like there were a lot of, like, that Dobbs guy is supposed to be pretty good. He's made some, like, Rodgers hit him with a couple dimes, or even just a little bit low, like a play you got to make, and he's just not been making them. But he's gonna this time. Packers plus 11.5. Shout out Sam Meyer. Packers are gonna get it in check.
All right. DiSabs is back to back.
Yeah. Give me a lockeroni and cheese.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Tampa Bay -1.
Oh,
no way.
Oh,
I kind of wondered why you were sitting there so silently, because usually when Tom Brady's involved in a game, you're usually vocal about it. But
you have something to say usually.
No, I just it's Tom Brady, man, and I love the wide receivers.
Let's go.
And head-to-head against
DiSabs literally called me about an hour and a half ago, and we were like talking some picks, not like talking picks, but I said I was going before him, so I was like, man, I really like Baltimore, like might make it my lock, and he's like, oh yeah, that's not a bad thing. Like, I kind of like that too. Like,
oh, dude, make it your lockeroni and cheese.
Yeah. It all makes sense now.
I love it.
All right, and then I'm taking the Pats minus. What are they?
Oh, a lockeroni and the Pats.
6 points.
What the fuck?
What,
dude? They've been -1. Now they're -2.5.
All right.
Well, trust your boys.
So sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry. DiSabs.
Oh, I can't wait till we stomp them.
So DiSabs will have an extra pick.
Yeah.
Who's your starter?
Mac Jones.
Confirmed. I saw that.
For now.
Right, Mac Jones. Yeah.
Oh,
Till he makes
Until
one
the
bad.
fourth drive of the game.
dude, we're gonna beat them by double digits.
That's what a lot of people would have said against the Bears. Man.
DiSabs buying an ad in the New England Gazette. We will win.
We will
calling it.
Fucking win. So I'm gonna hammer Jets on the spread to cover my happiness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. He's got 30 units on Jets money line.
Also, DiSabs, what has your brother been like during this 5-2 season so far?
He's at school, so I don't really see him.
Oh, so
but he does put in our family group chat JETS after every game.
Oh, there's nothing I hate more than seeing that. And Segs keeps doing it in our chat too. I hate that.
Yeah.
he did that when the Dolphins lost to them, and I wanted to throw my phone.
Cheers to the chat on the weekend. I literally talked to myself for about 2 hours.
Oh yeah. You want
Gerbs, why this was it. Okay, so everyone's going off 4:30. I sent a text. 5:30. Gerbs, why are you being so nice? Gerbs, I get you're probably asleep. Then it was also Mix and Cash. Let's go. Then it was Jets Jets. Then it was huge week 4-0. Let's go get the.
Hey,
Maybe-
you want to talk about talking
myself?
You want to talk about texting yourself in the group chat? The first Sunday that I could watch Red Zone when I was on this vacation, I was trying to chat with the boys.
I talked to you.
You just talked to me to make fun of the Dolphins. And Segs, I was literally trying to talk to you. You literally would pop into the chat to say something about the Jets or something about the Dolphins losing or something about the Panthers losing.
Well,
and I was literally in a good mood. I just wanted to talk about life, like talk to the boys. You were nowhere to be found.
At least
And
there
you know
was
what?
a response.
I saw your FaceTime video and I was in bed. I hit decline. I want you to know that too.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, that's true. I FaceTimed you.
Yeah. You did.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. For 3.5 hours. That's the time frame. I talked to myself for 3.5 hours. No
Yeah.
response.
It'd be definitely sweet to get some interaction going back in that group.
Well,
but
hey, Segs,
takes,
he did ask you to place a bet for him and you ignored him.
yeah, true. How about that?
That
Yeah. What the heck?
yeah, you know what I was doing? I was a family brunch.
Sunday
Sorry, I'm
morning,
not breaking out my betting app at the dinner or
I would
brunch.
do it for you.
Didn't that team lose?
No, my team, they won 4-0.
Yeah,
Oh,
would
I
you,
thought you were cheering for the other team.
would you have
No,
bet
I wasn't cheering
it?
for Bradford. I was cheering for Aston Villa. I was just going to
Also,
bet Aston Villa
don't-
money line because
Don't
they were
they
dogs.
have?
They won.
Don't they have like? Can't you gamble at the casinos at soccer games over there?
There was no bookie in the only bookie in the stadium was closed for the day.
They
Really?
have bookies there.
Yeah, they have bookies in there, and I was ready to just go lay some nukes. I had my pounds, my whatever the money's called, the currency's pounds, I think.
Pounds.
Hey,
Yeah,
there's a game in London this week. You should look up tickets.
Is it this week?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
Yeah, why don't you go?
That would be pretty cool. Who's
Pussy.
playing?
The Jags and someone.
ride. Let's ride.
Oh, yeah.
It's our darlings.
Yeah, and
It's
I
our
would
darlings,
like to
Jags and Broncos.
okay, maybe I'll look into that. I got a big. I'm watching Premier League all day Saturday with a guy that is also living in this house, and it's and my uncle, and pretty excited about it. Gonna order in some takeout and
Ooh.
crank the
Is
beers.
Premier League Saturday kind of like their football Sunday?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
they do blackouts on all their 3:00 games. So there's some prime times at like noon,
Mhm.
and then there's later Saturday night games that are all televised and Sunday games that are televised, not as many. But then the majority, like our 1:00 Sundays, is
Mhm.
their 3:00 Saturdays, and they
Mhm.
black out all the games in all of England because they want people to go to the games, which is
Oh,
so
really?
frustrating. Yeah,
That's weird.
but it's good. Like it's good to get people to go because as you like, I sent you guys some videos. The atmosphere was amazing, but it also like not everyone can afford to go to every game.
Yeah,
Just put
No.
them on TV.
And it's like, how many people live in England and like soccer? Millions, and the stadium holds like
everybody.
what, 60,000?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
That makes
I don't
no sense.
yeah, it doesn't. But back to my pick.
Anyway, yeah.
I went with a heavy dog in the Packers in my first pick. I'm going to go with a heavy favorite. Because I think the Eagles are the real deal, and I've been betting
Ah!
here. And I think the Steelers suck. I think they suck a lot. And Jalen Hurts coming off a bye too. He's going to be hungry. I think he's hungry to like win MVP this year. I think it's that type of season. Eagles minus 10.5.
Okay, I have a hot take. Eagles are frauds.
I don't think so.
I don't think that's a hot take. I kind of agree.
I think
there's people saying that. I don't think so.
Here's their schedule. They've played the Lions,
Yep.
the Vikings,
Bad.
the Commanders, the
Bad.
Jags, the Cardinals, the Cowboys.
Good.
Without Dak.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
Cowboys is a good game because that's a divisional game.
Without Dak.
Without Dak. And
Cardinals
I'm a fan of the
fine.
Vikings, so give me the Vikings. Other than that, they've had a doo-doo schedule.
Yeah.
That
According to
is
you guys,
a good statement.
Vikings are
That
the
is fair.
best team
And
in the league.
But this is the thing, to be honest, they have a really easy schedule. Steelers, Texans, Commanders again, Colts, Packers, Titans, Giants, Bears, Cowboys. Like they have a fucking easy schedule.
They don't
Like
really
one-
play any like top 5 team ever.
No, like they're 6-0.
Packers.
I respect that.
As a
I
top
don't
5
think
team.
they played anyone. I don't think they're
Wait till
really
the end of the
gonna
year,
play
buddy.
anyone. I don't know. I think they're frauds, but I think they could potentially win the NFC.
Yeah. I totally, especially with that. Yeah.
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
I don't think they lose more than 2 games.
If there's a playoff game played tomorrow and on a neutral site between the Buccaneers and the Eagles, and it was a pick 'em, would you bet on the Eagles?
Yeah, I'd take the Eagles.
I would take the.
Dude, the Bucks are in
I
shambles.
I would take the Bucks still.
They didn't score a touchdown.
Who cares? It's 1 week.
Jalen Hurts makes stuff happen, and
cares?
their wide receivers are pretty nasty.
Hey, Tom, don't worry. You didn't score a touchdown. That's fine. We don't need touchdowns.
Listen, we see this
Tom,
week
it'll
in
be
now and
okay.
week out. There's so much parity in the NFL now.
But they've been shit all year.
Yeah, they
They
haven't.
look good against Kansas City, the offense.
Did they win?
No, but they put up like 30.
Oh, that's good. So now we're just doing points for.
Oh,
That's
some-
awesome.
No,
garbage-
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's like the people that say passing yards is like the. I saw it. The big thing about Kansas City Twitter this year is that everyone's like, "Oh, Mahomes wasn't supposed to be good without Tyreek." So Kansas City fans just automatically hate the Dolphins because we have Tyreek, and it just kind of sucks. But they always like, "Oh, Mahomes is still leading the league." You know who's 4th in the league in passing yards?
Who?
The guy that's getting benched for Sam Ellinger.
Matt Ryan?
Yeah,
Isn't he? He's kind of dog shit though. I fear he throws an interception every other play.
that's what I mean. He is dog shit, but he's 4th in the league in passing yards. So like,
Oh, geez, I did not know that.
yeah, it's ugly. He's ahead. He has more passing yards than Josh Allen this year.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's another stat of the day for it. And Herbert's 3rd. He's been absolute.
Oh,
Herbert. We
yeah.
need to have a conversation about Herbert.
Dude,
but we can finish.
His ribs collapsed in.
I don't
Give me
give a
break.
shit. Yeah,
It's
I've
probably
I
heard
don't
so much.
give a shit. The second you get home, the second you touch Canadian soil, I'm gonna punch your ribs in.
And guess what? I'll come on this podcast and perform the next week.
Yeah.
All right, who's up? I just picked.
Zags.
Oh God, I've been stalling. You know what? Give me my boys.
Cleveland.
No, not those boys.
Oh.
They're not my boys anymore this year.
Oh,
They're like my second boys. Give me
they don't even play.
I don't like.
Oh yeah, they're prime time.
Damn it, I can't find it. All right, give me oh wait. No, yeah, give me Vikings -3.5 against the Cardinals at home.
Mini -3.5.
Is the dog toy stuck under the
Call of
under the
Duty
coffee
Call of
table
Duty
again?
comes out this weekend too, so
Oh, Kyler's gonna be busy.
Okay, that's big.
Yeah.
That's
Kyler
big.
might not even show up to the game.
I was gonna say bad pick, but I didn't know that Call of Duty stats. So
Yeah.
Public's heavy on him though.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I would have
you-
liked 3, but
Well, boys,
do it.
well, I'm not doing it what you want to do, but I don't know why I'm doing this one, but it's something different for me, I guess. The Giants were in favor last week and they won. I'm going with them this week. They're not favored in Seattle. Again, Geno Smith, whatever, the team's doing good, but Seattle's not a good team. So I'm going Giants +3.5 in Seattle.
I'm not officially in on the Giants by any means, but I don't really get that line. I was just staying away from that game.
Yeah, it's an odd one, but
I still have my Giants under wins at 7.
What are they at? 6?
Hey, you never know. I could see you pushing.
I need I need something to turn.
A lot of people having Bears unders on the season too but the Bears suck, man.
Bears do suck, but
They really suck.
and staying on that topic, points
The
bet,
Bears.
points bet -9, Cowboys at home against the Bears this weekend. Love
Nice.
that.
Mm.
Dak didn't
that's good.
really have that breakout game last weekend in his return, and I think that breakout game is happening this weekend. And the Bears got lucky last week against the Pats there, so
Mhm.
they're due for a loss.
Do you guys think?
-9?
Do you guys think Dak gets it going? He didn't look like they got the win against the
He
Lions,
will.
but
I think he will.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he loves that.
it's almost as cringy as Russ's bullshit out there every week.
Oh, Russ is on another level.
Do you see what he Do you see what was tweeted about him today?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
That's so weird.
Are we talking the high knees in the aisle?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he said he was doing high knees in the aisle while his teammates were sleeping. Could you imagine being his teammates? They must hate him.
They must despise him.
Like what? Like why? Do you think that's his real personality, or is he just trying to be like a?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Like it just doesn't.
I honestly think that's just him, and he's just an absolute.
It's just strange you never heard really any of this when he was in Seattle. Like, why is it all coming to light now?
But then you hear stuff that he had to like teammates had to like schedule.
Yeah.
Times
Maybe
to
he lost
it.
Maybe he lost a bet or something right before he came to Denver, and he's just putting it all out.
Or maybe
he act like the biggest tool.
Yeah.
Or maybe he literally had a manager that just like made sure he didn't say stuff that he was thinking, and he just ditched that manager.
Yeah,
like,
that's true. Maybe
like a PR manager or something, because like
maybe the manager made his teammates text the manager first, so that Russ
he didn't embarrass himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
Maybe
because he used to be, he was so likable in Seattle, and I always liked him in Seattle, honestly. And the way he threw the ball too, like those ones he just like lobbed in there and they just landed perfectly in DK Metcalf's, or who was there in their prime, like Doug Baldwin.
Oh, that's a nice name.
Yeah,
Doug Baldwin.
That's a good one. I remember that from the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Okay, who's up here?
I'm up. Give me our darlings. Technically,
Jags,
it's a home game. In London, Trevor Lawrence is 1-0 in
Who's
London.
home?
I don't know if you remember who he beat last year. Dolphins in London as well. So Trevor Lawrence is home.
Oh yeah. Yeah, true. He is 1-0 there. That
what's your best
that game was so painful.
He's undefeated. He's undefeated in London. So give me Jags. I think I see 2.5. Can I get a better line?
It looks like that's the best.
Jags minus. Oh, that's pro line. Yeah, minus 2.5. Thank you very much.
Minus 2.5. All right. Gerbs?
Yeah, I think this is going to go against what a lot of people would say about this game, but I choose to believe that the Rams are not as bad as they've been playing this year. And I'm not sold on the 49ers, even though they got obviously a lot better by acquiring the best running back in the league. I think the Rams are going to win this game Sunday night or two. Prime time
system play. It's a system play.
Prime time staff.
It's a 4:20 game.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. 8:20 for me, I guess. Yeah, because it does say 8:20. But anyways, so primetime Stafford. I guess 4:00 Stafford's a different kind of Stafford. Plus 1.5 Rams versus the 49ers.
All right. DiSabs, you got 2 picks here.
All right. Sorry, Sags, nothing personal. Give me Denver plus 2.5.
Oh, the boys are going ahead.
Wow. What is the Dimes account going to be tweeting?
Oh, we'll tweet both of them out.
Yeah, I think I got one more pick, right?
You guys both could win.
Yeah, you do have one more.
Oh, never mind.
Well, I'm surprised that no one else took this. Give me Tennessee minus 2.
I looked at it.
Don't worry. Yeah.
New stadium. They're going to be pumped.
Pierce is. I love that guy.
Pierce I
love him.
It's actually true, Gerbs. Didn't you responded to a tweet? It was like, who's been the best running back this year?
Yeah.
And you said
Best
Pierce.
rookie.
I got to go with Bryce Hall.
What? It
Best rookie.
I gotta go with Nicholas Jamal Chubb.
No, best rookie.
It was best rookie.
That was purely just because he has him on 5 of his 5 fantasy teams.
Okay.
That's
it was a personal play.
It's not completely true. I think he's in a much worse offense, and he's done close to the same as Breece Hall. Really? I think he's and I mean, I'm sure he's going to finish with more yards now. So
that's a low blow, man. You never be happy about someone's injury.
I'm not. Get well soon, Breece.
Get well soon.
All right.
Touchdown score.
Yeah. I have one thing that comes to mind, and I think are we in an agreement the Cowboys are gonna go off this week against the Bears? Because also, who's the defensive guy they just traded like hours ago? Robert Quinn or something?
Min?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's he going
So-
to?
Philly.
I forget. Philly?
Yeah.
Oof. Look out. How do you guys feel about CeeDee Lamb?
Dak's
that-
back.
Dak's back. Dak didn't look great last week. I'm open to conversation here. I'm just
Yeah. No. There was one that came to my mind just looking at the board was Etney from Jacksonville on Sunday there.
because they just traded away James
ETN?
Robinson.
Whatever. I knew I was gonna say it wrong. I don't even know why I
ETN.
thought
Oh, I was gonna say, who's Etney? Is that like a tight end?
It's their backup tight end.
Yeah. I'm like, what is that pick, Poolsy?
Yeah. That's on me. The lingo wasn't there, but
ETN.
no.
I knew who you meant.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Oh.
I'm gonna go make a be a pro player.
Etney.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's good. That's good shit.
What do you guys think? I'm just looking at the totals for like some of these high games. Justin Jefferson or like a Tyreek Hill? Because there's
Dalvin Cook. Give me Dalvin
or
Cook.
Dalvin Cook, yeah.
True. Who do they play?
Cardinals.
Minnesota, Arizona.
How's the Cardinals defense been this year?
Brutal.
That total's only at 48. Why is it only at 48? I guess 48 is pretty high.
Cardinals are 21st in total yards, 25th in passing yards, 6th.
And it's in a dome in Minnesota.
It's in a dome. It's a domer game.
Yeah.
Delvin's had injury problems.
And then you got 51.5 in Detroit, Miami. Shootout.
I think that could be a shootout.
I don't know if there's anyone that I have 100% confidence though.
Jamal Williams, Mostert.
Swift, I'm pretty sure Swift's back, so not Jamal.
Dude, but we all know Swift will get hurt on the second play.
I
of the game.
know. It's devastating to be a fantasy manager of his.
I actually won last week with him in the lineup. And he
Wow.
wasn't actually in the lineup.
No, they tricked you because I had him in till last.
I know.
second, too.
Yeah. Friggers,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
pissed.
Definitely.
What was that?
Yeah, it was.
That was
ugly.
frigged.
It was. They gave you about
Rigged.
2 hours notice.
Yeah.
NFL rigged.
All right, let's pick one.
Yeah.
Dalvin.
My vote's Dalvin.
I like Dalvin.
I like Mark Andrews from. Ball. Fine, Delvin. You guys nailed
go.
Mixon. You guys nailed Mixon last week. Without me, I'll ride. I'll ride all of you guys.
That's true.
Delvin.
Now we go.
Okay. All right.
Perfect.
Perfect. Let's go. Broncos country.
Great
That's
episode.
rad.
Was
That's rad, baby.
Yeah.
that
good.
Jill in there?
Yeah, that's Jill. We're still.
Why don't you come
recording.
and come say hi?
She's saying hi. Can't hear you.
Oh, she can't hear you.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Ask her if she's sick of you.
Yeah.
Asked if you're sick of me.
Definitely.
Oh.
As expected.
Yeah, he comes on the podcast for an hour and I already want to punch his face in. So
Yeah, but I hear the Pats lost pretty good.
okay,
Oh.
you know what? All right, let's wrap it up. Wrap it up.
You love to hear that.
Holy.
You love to hear that. Great
That's why I'm
episode.
wearing my
We
Notre
could-
Dame
we
hat
could
today.
We could probably end on that.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, boys. Week 8. Let's go.
Yeah. Pats by a million. Peace.
See everyone in Canada.
Go Fins. Go Fins.
Go Finn. Go. Keep pounding.
Fins up.
Keep
Go Puck, go.
the ends.